Hey everyone, welcome to exercises 1 and 2 on lesson 2, multiplying polynomials. Okay, so in number 1 and 2 we're going to use, it says the tabular method here, and so this language has changed a little bit. Okay, it doesn't say area method, and we'll talk a little bit more about this in class, but notice how it says tabular method. Okay, and I just really want you to consider that, or talk about the tabular method as also called the box method. Okay, so I've got a couple of examples to show you in this video. So it's the box method. Notice how there are three terms here. So we're going to multiply the quantity x squared plus 3x plus 1 times the quantity x squared minus 5x plus 2. Okay, and so there are 3 terms here and 3 terms here. So that's a box that's got to be 9 boxes. So here's how I think about this. Let me draw this down here, big rectangle. Okay. So here's my box. Doesn't have to be perfect. I need spaces for x squared. I need a space for 3x, and when I do that, so I have x squared, okay, 3x, and 1. So then when I go this way, I need a spot for my x squared term. I need a spot for my minus 5x. So I'll go ahead and do that. So here's x squared, negative 5x, and 2. Down here. Okay, so now I have to multiply and find the area of each of these individual boxes. Okay, so for example, right here, x squared is the length times x squared is x to the 4th. So what I'm going to do is multiply x squared by each of those terms. Okay, x squared to here, x squared to here, and x squared to here. So the next one down, I can change colors. I get x squared times 5x, that's negative 5x, excuse me, that's negative 5x cubed. Okay, and if I go down here, I get x squared times 2. So x squared times 2 is just 2x squared. Okay, and that's finished. Okay, so now I go up here, now to 3x. 3x is going to get multiplied to each one of these terms. So it's really just the distributive property here. So we're going to take 3x times x squared. That's the area of this box. So that's 3x cubed. Okay, 3x times negative 5x. So we can switch colors again, and we have 3x times negative 5x, negative 15x, okay, squared. And then we go down here, 3x times 2, which is 6x. Last one's nice. 1 times any of number is just this number, so that column, this whole column is going to repeat here. It's going to be x squared. That's a bad x squared. Negative 5x and 2. Okay, so here's what you really need to pay attention to. Notice, I hope you notice what's going on diagonally. And look at these two terms here. Look at, let's see, maybe a light gray is just going to cover too much up. Look at those terms there. And look at these terms right here. Diagonally, if you look diagonally, a lot of times you're going to see common terms. Okay, so let's go ahead and combine like terms. There's only one x to the 4th, so x to the 4th comes down. Okay, negative 5x plus 3x is minus 2x cubes. That's taken care of. 2x squared minus 15x squared is negative 13x squared. Plus 1x squared, that's minus 12x squareds. Okay, and then 6x minus 5x is just 1x, and then 2 comes along for the ride. That is the product of these two polynomials, here and here. Notice how I didn't say the area. It is the product of those two, and we'll talk again more about that in class. So when I multiply these two together, this is what I get. So I've got one more example to show you in this video, and we're going to use the tabular method to multiply these two polynomials together. And take note of the second one. Notice how there's only 2 terms, okay? And so you got to be, in this one I'll show you, got to be really careful how you multiply. So use the tabular method to go ahead and so to multiply those. So I make another box, and we have the first polynomial here, 3 terms, and 2. So there should be 6 boxes. So I need to make a spot for x squared and a spot for 3x. So x squared can go here, 3x can go here, and 1 goes here. And now I need a spot for x squared and negative 2. So there we go. And now let's take the area of each individual box. Okay, x squared times x squared is x to the fourth. X squared times negative 2 is negative 2x squared. Okay, 3x times x squared is 3x cubed. 3x, so 3x times negative 2 is negative 6. And I didn't change markers, but that's okay. 1 times x squared is x squared. Change that one's too light. And 1 times negative 2, negative 2. Now, like I did in the last one, I said, oh, look diagonally and you can add these together. But if you look diagonally here, they don't have the same power. So they can't be added together. They cannot be combined. Okay, so don't always assume that if you look diagonally, you're going to have common terms. The first term is x to the fourth. There's only one of them. But look, there is only one x cubed term, so that's going to come along for the ride. Okay. Now notice how there's an x squared term here and an x squared term here. So that's negative x squared, right? Negative 2x squared plus x squared is negative 1. Notice how there's an x term here, no other x term. So that's just going to be minus 6x and then minus 2. That is the product of those two polynomials. Okay, so if you guys have any questions or comments on how to multiply polynomials using the tabular or box method, please type them below, and we'll see you next time.